Good morning. So Chris and I are here at the Crippler, 2019 Crippler here in Canyon City. Basically the route starts in Canyon City, goes almost to Cripple Creek up Phantom Canyon Road, and then you take Shelf Road, I think it's a road, and you take that back down here into Canyon City. So this morning we are at something Abbey, but it's a winery. So I'm really excited. There's supposed to be like a fall festival afterwards. And everyone who's ridden this route last week said it's beautiful with the leaves changing. So we're really excited to take a look and enjoy the race. We brought the dogs this morning because we do want to kind of relax after the race. So they're just going to hang out in the truck while we race like usual. And it should stay cool enough. I think high is 80, but we've parked nice in the shade. So all's a go there. We have chosen to ride our mountain bikes this year. It's our first year, but our friends tell us who did it last year that it's pretty brutal on a gravel bike. Just beats you up, and we'd rather finish a little slower and not have a backache. So mountain bikes it is this year. So the race started at 9 a.m., which is a little later than we're used to, but it was actually really nice. We have about an hour drive from our house to get to Canyon City, but I think we left the house at 6:30, got there, time to register, take care of the dogs, get nutrition ready, and even get to the start fairly early. When the race took off, we left in a big pack for about 6 miles out of town on the road. It swung left, and then like a mile or two up the road, you finally got into the gravel climb. The gravel climb, keep in mind, from the start line is 30 miles long, but it's on this pretty wide gravel road. And I wouldn't consider it like a Jeep road. It's not super technical. It's really wide, a little bit of looseness. I did hear that they graded it maybe a week ago, so that was really nice. Not a lot of, really bumpy, but it was a really enjoyable climb. As you're riding up Phantom Canyon Road to Victor, it's just beautiful as you get towards the top. The aspens are starting to change, and my favorite part was almost at the very top, and then everything opens up, and to your left is this really kind of beautiful meadowy clearing, and you can actually see for a really far distance, and you see some mountains back there. Those are my favorite views, though, is just being able to see so far, and then you have the hint of the aspens there.
Oh, just water? Yes.
Okay, yeah, we have Coke and Capri Suns and
Great.
she's mixing up electrolytes.
Great, thank you.
Sorry, is that garbage? No. Oh, sorry.
How's it going? How's the race going? How are we feeling?
Going pretty good.
Good.
The 3 hours and 27 minutes in. Feeling good, ready for Shelf Road.
Heck yeah. Unlock the suspension, huh?
Yeah. We carried this bike all the way up here. Now we're gonna use it.
Which I've never been to that mining town. Really tiny, but really cool section when you jump on the road and you get right past Victor. There's all the mining going on your right. And I've just never seen that before. So if you ever are that way, make sure to look right and check it out. And then right after Victor, you're hitting Shelf Road. Shelf Road is pretty much what everyone kind of talks about. It's a gravel road descending back into Canyon City. It has steep sections. It's got a lot of, I don't know, those stupid bumps made from braking. But it's a really fun section. Of course, I was on a mountain bike, so I was like ready to really crush the descent since I lugged this thing up 30 miles. And don't worry, I ripped down it, and I loved the descent. There were like, the wind was insane, really, really windy, and there was like gusts of gravel hitting your face. There were like dust spins, like little tornadoes. I'd never seen anything like that before, but other than that, the descent was really fun. I think you definitely would have been fine on a gravel bike if you're a mountain biker, but you definitely would be shaking a bit. But that was like really super fun descent, though. It was beautiful, very fall-esque, but it was getting pretty hot by the end of the day. It took me a little over 5 hours, and I'm just really glad Chris did it with me. We really enjoyed the time together, and I'm not sure if I'll go back. Probably will, but like having a whole day to like think about it, I think I will choose my gravel bike next year. Remember, I do a lot of mountain bike races. I love riding my mountain bike. So again, it's coming from someone who loves mountain biking, but I would rather risk that little short, maybe 10-mile descent on Shelf Road than lugging my mountain bike up. I definitely think I could have gotten a lot faster, and it would be a lot less weight to drag up that climb. But again, it's totally up to you, whatever you choose. I'd love to hear in the comments below, like, what would you decide to use? I would say like 70%, 80% of people at the race used a gravel bike. I even saw some like really like smooth tires. But again, great race. And we're already thinking about next year, what races we're going to do. That one just like got us all tickled to death to like start training again and think about next year. So also let me know what you guys are racing next year. We're looking for a few more gravel races. They seem to be pretty darn fun and kind of right down our alley. So let us know in the comments below. And I hope you guys hit up the Crippler next year. It's definitely worth it. Is it windy or what?